Okay, so today we are showing you the first test with our new setup on. For the Matthews Logistics team, we haven't got the Matthews Logistics painters yet, but we can run it with Rustberg paint at the moment. This is the first of our laps.
That's the end of the session, B37.
We need to shut up crew chief
One
probably.
gallon remaining. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap.
Close crew chief down, stop him babbling. At the moment, and spin on our first lap. As I say, this is the first test with the official Matthews Logistics setup added to the car. There's a Mercedes there going through. As a team, Matthews Logistics will be entering the Nurembergring Gamsecker 24 circuit, 24 hours race at the end of April. Speakers are at 100%, that's alright, it's just not a very loud car from off board, I don't think. Mercedes getting his toe down, getting away from us. Here we come with the Audi. Still slowly getting used to the track. It's a long track to remember, 174 corners I think it is on here. You've got to try and remember where you are all the time, which isn't the easiest to do. But the more laps we're doing, the faster we're getting. Our best before we came into this session was a 9099 I think it was. As in 9 minutes 9.9. Interesting to see if we can get any faster. Now we've got the official setup for the series on, or the Matthews Logistics setup, not the official one. All the tests we've done previous were on the iRacing base setups. We'll just show you on board. Looks a lot faster on board than it does off board. Will also be good when we get the official Matthews Logistics overalls as well, race suits for the drivers. Very long laps around the circuit. For some reason it wouldn't show laps 1 and 2. This is the third lap that we went round. And our last lap time, yeah, we'd done an outlap back in the pits and an outlap again, so it's not showed you the 2 outlaps that we did. This is the first time lap that we actually did, so not going to be a fast time with the spin we had at the beginning of the lap. "15-kilometre board there. Not sure whether that's 15 kilometres into it or 15 kilometres to go. Would be interesting to watch some of the faster guys going round, see just how fast they are. I've got a feeling that the engine sound is right up, so we are now down the long straight. This is the fastest part of the circuit, and this car down this straight looks slow. Coming up to the little kink halfway down the straight and into my favourite part of the circuit, these last few S-bends here. A little bit wide. Just there, a bit of a lock-up coming back on, spreading grass all over the circuit. And coming up to cross the line, and a 9:23.479. That's a slow build-up lap. Well, got away from the laps where we were going out and totaling the car. Although we're getting odd spin, odd clip of the circuit and getting a 1x, we have done away with the massive crashes into the barriers for the most part. Still get one or two nudges into the barriers here and there we've got to get rid of before the end of the month. I think it's 23rd, 24th of April. Nurembergring 24 hours. Tomorrow night we are in, or tonight if you're watching it tomorrow, we are in the Radical SR8 series on Spa-Francorchamps. That can be seen on Milky Cereal's YouTube channel. Go give him a check and subscribe to him. Also for our Tuesday Tagiwa MX5 Trophy Series, go check out Year 1 TV, give them a subscribe. God, really does get light over the bumps. Now we have, with the blue, pink, white, pink, blue colour scheme on the helmet, come to the final change of helmet colour for us. We're going to stick with that now. This is a better lap than the previous lap. You can tell that already. Once we will just leave you to watch the car going around a minute. I've just got to quickly jump out the sim, out the cockpit. Still got my window open and I'm recording this at almost 11 o'clock at night, so I need to close my window to keep the cold air out. This car is seeming a little slow. I will try to pick up get that slid over onto the other screen, and we will try and find all the specs for the car whilst we're running and tell you the specs of the Audi R8 LMS. More info on the car, there we go. So we'll get the full info to tell you on the car. So it is an Audi R8 LMS, the Le Mans car. The length of the car is 4,583 millimeters, 180 and 7/16 of an inch. The width is 1,997 millimeters, or 78.5 inches. Height is 1,171 millimeters, or 46 and 7/64 of an inch. Wheelbase 2,700 millimeters, or 106 and 19/64 of an inch. The weight is 127 kilos, or 2,799 pounds, just under 3 tonne of car. The engine is a 90-degree V10 double overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder. A displacement of 5,200 cc, or 317.3 cubic inches. The power is up to 576 horsepower, 430 kilowatt. Maximum torque is approximately 550 Newton meters of torque, 405 foot to the pound. Fuel tank capacity is 121 litres, or 31 gallons. Transmission, rear wheel drive, 6-speed sequential gearbox, 6 gears on it. Suspension, independent double wishbone suspension, damper strut with coil spring and adjustable dampers. It's a GT3 car, and yeah, so there you have us. I think we're still on the same lap as we was before. Yeah, we're on lap 6 now. The best lap we've done at the moment, what you've been watching, is 9 minutes 9.543. So already with the new setup quicker than our previous best. I think this was the lap where we did, was it this lap we did the 8 minute in, or the next lap? I think our stints are going to be something like an hour sitting in the car for each stint, whether we double stint or triple stint or whatever during the race, I am not 100% sure on. Did do a test before this one where it was a little bit foggy on circuit. I have done a nighttime test and lap times were probably half a second each sector away. Bit of a lock up there, but we managed to miss the barriers at the side of the circuit. I will, for the 24-hour race, do a live stream for the whole 24 hours. If I'm having my kip, we will leave the stream running and you will hear teammates chittering to each other, as we will be spotting for each other, so you will hear driver and spotter talking. There's going to be, not sure whether there's 6 or 7 of us sharing the drive, so we'll see. Still waiting a final list of drivers that are entering the race with us. If there's 6 of us, it will mean 4 hours driving each. So should get a good bit of time in the cockpit. Some of the drivers, I don't think, want to drive in the dark. I know one of them's already said between 10 o'clock on the Saturday night and 9 o'clock Sunday morning he can't drive, but I'll have to do a nighttime test again to see how we get on. I don't mind driving at night. Let's see the view, what we have got whilst we are doing this. we'll have to get in and do an hour in the car and simulate a full stint. Won't record that though, not with it being an hour. Could be possibility of a live stream for an hour. So it is looking like on one stint I am doing 7:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. This is just a draft stint, of course, and 1:30 a.m. for my second stint until 2:30 a.m. and it looks like I've got possibly 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. which will be penultimate stint, and my final stint will be 10:20 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So that is the end of our run, and a best of 8 minutes 59.167. So we hope you enjoyed the little test. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of what we do here, please subscribe to the channel. Give that bell a ring. It'll tell you when we do this racing, when we do our farming. Until you join us next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.